Good morning, everybody. Russ from the West Ham Network. Hope you're all safe and well. Graham Potter has just finished his press conference ahead of the game tomorrow away to Wolves at Molineux. And as always on the West Ham Network, we bring you what was said. It wasn't a long press conference. Didn't think it was going to be, to be honest. Obviously welcoming back international players and stuff like that. Bit of team news. Pardon me. Chat about Evan Ferguson, about waveform. That's it, really. So let's crack into it and let's start with team news. That's all we want to know straight away. So team news. Fullkrug has been training with the group. More likely will be in the squad. He hasn't played competitive football in a while and has had a significant injury, so we need to build up his minutes. So he'll be on the bench tomorrow, that's for sure. We've got another training session now. Everyone's in a decent place. So relatively full, apart from Somerville, unsurprisingly. So looks like we're going to go into the game, as we assumed, with the only long-term injuries, with the Antonio and Somerville injury. Still no update on him. Obviously, we've had since 2 weeks off, and now he's back in action. He was saying, we're looking forward to it again. There's nothing you can do about the schedule. You have to hope the players were away of a positive camp. We'll talk about one of them who's at a very positive camp in a minute. And you work hard with the ones who are here. We're looking forward to the game. And indeed, it's a strange time, but the boys have been here, have worked well, and we've used it well in having time to recover a bit, spend some time with the families, but at the same time, working, pushing hard, and being ready for when the international boys returned and get ready for the game tomorrow. Obviously, we play Molineux. Away form hasn't been too bad. Obviously, wins at the Emirates, particularly. Newcastle stick out this season. Asked about the away form. He said, I've said it before, it doesn't matter where you get the points in some ways. But at the same time, we need to build a good home record to build that connection with the fans. Totally agree. We have an away game now. We've gone to Chelsea. Arsenal, Chelsea, Aston Villa have been competitive and have taken some points. Wolves will be another tough challenge. It's always a challenge in the Premier League, and we have to be ready for that. Asked about Wolves and their improvement under their new manager. So I think Gary O'Neill was a bit unlucky with how their season went, but credit to the new manager who's come in, stabilised, and got some good results. It will be a tough game. He's talking about some of the players. They've got some good players. Obviously, we know that Matis Cunha will not be available. He's currently serving a suspension, so that's a huge plus for us. And obviously, couple of hours ago, I did the stat attack, so you can see in terms of players missing for Wolves at the moment, and also just the various stats how we fare against the Wolves, the old Wanderers. Obviously, international break. One person who had a very good international break was Evan Ferguson, scored an absolute cracking goal for the Republic of Ireland as they secured their status. I don't really know how it works with the Nations Leagues, to be honest. Asked about Evan. He goes, forwards, it's nice of him to score. He's been doing well, coming back from injury, and he has gained time. It's always going to be a bit of patience of him, but going away from him, for him, getting some minutes of scoring is great for a forward. He was asked about whether he thought, there was obviously reports over the international break of the loan spell being a sort of disaster in terms of Brighton's opinion, and Potter was saying, look, it's not very fair. I don't think he came to us, and we probably didn't see the level he was at, and it's taken him to build time, but he's looking to get involved. He's looking for minutes, and he's had plenty of minutes over the last few games, and we've got 7 points over those games, yada yada yada. So also he was asked about Freddie Potts as well. Obviously, Freddie signing his new deal. He's basically said of Freddie that basically he was he's had 2 great loan spells, obviously at Wickham and Portsmouth, and he's great for him to sign a new deal, and we'll welcome him back pre-season next year. So it's probably kiboshes Portsmouth's idea of him potentially staying there another season, which is something that they were looking at. So by his words, it would assume that that's not going to be the case. And that's it. That was it. Short and sweet, just like me. We'll be back probably lunchtime with some news, lots of news over the weekend, and Hammers headlines, and maybe this week I'll do that with the Academy show just for this week, because then we're all back after the internationals and obviously all the news and everything's going to be 100 miles an hour then, as we have obviously 2-game week this week, or 3-game week if you go in the under-21s on Friday. Anyway, take care, stay safe, stay warm, stay humble, keep the faith. Come on, you bloody irons. Much love. Bye-bye.